welcome. We are here with another episode of Your Brand Stories. I am Lashayla Louise, and I am here with an amazing special guest today. I hope that you enjoy everything that we are talking about today. This whole series is all about brands and telling their story of how they're prevailing and growing and producing in times such as this. I know that our stories that we've produced throughout this month thus far have been totally amazing. We started off telling our own personal brand story here at Unicorn Strength. Um, I had last week, I had Krista Riddle with La Vie Bridal, and today I have a personal brand with me. I'm so excited. She has always came through clutch when it comes down to with her everything that she does. She's definitely an influencer, young, fresh, lively, as we always are, chapping it up. I've had her on other things throughout this month. I'm so pleased to have um, this amazing woman of God. Also, she's good people. So at the end of the day, we're getting here. I don't know if she's ready, but I'm gonna bring her from backstage in just a moment. She can let me know if she ain't got it together. This how this all this stuff goes anyway. So presenting to some. So I'm gonna bring her from the back, bring her to the front. Come on. Hey, Chandrae. Welcome. I know you're getting situated up there, right? So we're here today. Um, I have you mute. How about that? Let me unmute you. Well, I'm gonna give you. I'm like, I see her moving, and I'm like, I can't see nothing because I got her mute. So that's how things go. So here we are. We're telling a brand story. I have found to be one of the closer personal brands that I know of. Let me turn all this stuff off so I don't have all this conflicting activity going on here.
Cute on camera.
Yes, it is. It is popping. A lot of black girl magic going on over there.
Yes.
Okay. So it's fresh. So you are one of the most influential people that I know is young, popping, up and going, always on the move. You've done a lot of things with Chandrae, social media. We're talking about influencers, and we're talking about having a brand story and how we're moving in let me make sure I can see my comments just in case anybody's chit chatting on the side because I have a tendency to not have those things on. But how you are moving throughout just these times and what's going on and the creativity that you are bringing to not just your surrounding areas, but of course, when we're on social media, we're bringing it to the world. So you can just give us a little piece of what you got going on, how everything gets started, or wherever you would like to start. But I'm excited to hear the story.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so definitely I feel like many people recently or now, I got started during the pandemic, and like you said, I've always been like the same person. Always been ready to influence or always naturally influenced people, and I thank God for that because I truly love people. Like, people are a part of my purpose for being here. So I started in the pandemic, and I actually, small, shameless plug, I actually scheduled a Strategy Strength session with my auntie because I wanted to, Lachey Louise, because I wanted to, number one, support a dope brand strategist because strategy is just who she is. It's her mind. It's your mind. I'm talking to you and the people. So yeah. Work with me. Yeah. But no, I actually scheduled a session with you because I was telling my friends at the time, I was like, okay, with all of this to do, how does Chandrae get started now? How do I get on that track that I've been trying to get on for years? And, you know, people discover me, and how are they going to do that? How are they going to figure out who I am? Or how are they going to know me, basically? How am I going to get started? And I went and solicited your help and scheduled that session and booked it with you, and it was great. And I realized in that moment that I don't necessarily have a business. Sometimes your business is you. It's who you are. And I was like, wow. It was like
Mind blown.
yes, I was mind blown that my personality is my brand. It's who I am. And it's actually really exciting. So I tried to start a podcast, and that's when I hit you up, and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know like logos, and what would my name on Instagram doesn't match, you know, exactly what or who I am. And you gave me some great tips, and yeah, that's my brand story. I started you basically you asked me some questions that were really dope in that session, and it just like sparked everything inside of me. Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was great.
Well, she's saying to you guys that she started during the pandemic. What's funny, because y'all go searching up Chandrae across the social media, you'll see her with videos with her brother. They've been dancing and being very entertaining and influencing for a long time. But some of the things that she's saying now, like she pivoted into this place of really knowing her identity and what she really
Yes.
could offer as the true influencer that she is. So I know that you've been doing this a long time. I keep telling you, so because one of the things that throughout many of the stories that have been on here thus far, even my own, we've been doing the thing already.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we have came into the understanding of is that I've been doing it already. This is what naturally happens when
Yes.
I show up, starting to harness what that looks like for me is what I need to move in
Yeah.
uh and give to the world on another level. My
Yeah.
apostle loves to say that phrase, on another level.
Yeah.
And I at first I was like, why she always say that? But when I start to really think about what that means, because we
Yes.
play on a certain field for others, because we had this conversation about in another cast throughout this month, how we are showing up for others and what we think that they would like and things like that. But when we started stepping into the identity of ourselves, you're being a personal brand, an
Yeah.
individual person moving throughout different industries that I know that God is going to continue to open more and more doors for you in your personal discovery of who you are and how you will show up to the world. You are showing you're having an understanding that's on another level. It's no longer I'm just getting online and having fun with my network of friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you're learning how to show up in the industry that you were always called to. And I think that
Yes.
that's phenomenal. The things that I've seen you do, even when you started off doing your podcast, like just even the people that were on there, I've watched many of those podcasts. I thought they were hilarious because you
Yes.
have a natural flow with those types of things. Uh, shoot, you're doing broadcasting, like that's the type of stuff that you do, and being able to come across and relate to people in many different ways. So that has always been something great to watch. I am excited. I have someone in the comments that says very entertaining. Yes, she is very entertaining.
Yes.
So and so everybody's not very entertaining. So when I hear those types of comments, you be like, sometimes you watch people, you like, okay, so
Yeah.
maybe they need to get them a day job, you know. But
Facts.
yes, Chandra, many of the things that you have done is very entertaining. I can sit there and just watch it, not because I have this relationship with you, but if I found you throughout social media anywhere, is something about you that is captivating.
Wow.
And we
Yeah.
have to understand not only how we're showing up and what we call our gifts are, but
Mm-hmm.
where our genius lies. Sometimes our genius is just what you're graced to do.
Yes.
uh,
Because all I do is run my mouth. And when
yes,
I tell you the grace,
it's your grace in your mouth.
I'm graced in that
Okay,
area. I'm graced in talking.
talk to you. Let you know what I gotta say, and that's and we're going on here. The whole purpose of to learning how to prevail during these times is learning some of these big corporate words and big things in the branding realm.
Mm-hmm.
People have used pivoting and things like that word pivot, and
Mm-hmm.
understanding what a pivot really looks like. I think one of the amazing things that this pandemic has done is made us sit down and really sit with ourselves,
Yep.
and allow us to understand who we are and find true identity without the static,
Mm-hmm.
without the exterior noise, because we couldn't be around nobody that hadn't taught us too much. So
Yeah, because yeah, that was about to be a whole sermon. Go ahead.
a whole sermon right
Because
there.
yeah, that's where how we gonna end it. Because yeah.
Yeah. So getting in that space where we didn't have to have all these exterior voices going on, uh, um, giving us too much. God
Mm-hmm.
had already given us the plan. He put it in you.
Already.
He already laid the path before you, and you just had to start walking in it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know that personal brands are how they're looking at you. Ain't nobody else. We have like I have teams and people that help me with stuff now. But at the end of the day, they see you when it
Yeah.
comes down to personal brands and things of that nature. So my brain is always on speed when I get on these uh
Yeah.
things. And my daughter has said, "Mom, just write it down." But I can write it down and it's still just
Mm-hmm. Be
woo,
all
my
the
brain
way
is
up.
doing.
Right.
Yeah, it's still doing that. It's just because I get very excited about this. This is one of the things that I kind of got pulled into
Mm-hmm.
to saying, oh, like how am I gonna show up to my those that I serve. So, and I was like, I'm gonna show them what's important. You need to tell your brand story. You
Yes.
need to show up. You need to, give the people what they want. They
Give
want to
the
know
people.
who you are.
Come
Okay.
on now.
They
Oh.
want to know who they are, who you are. So what are one of the things that you feel as far as going forward as a brand? I know I'm asking you a question that I didn't prep you for, but I'm pretty sure
That's
you'll
fine.
know. Yeah, you're good at talking, so I know that. But one of the
Let's
things
get
that
it.
you think are are very important when it comes down to having a personal brand, like what do you think is important? Because I know that someone that has a personal brand or trying to put themselves out there,
Mm-hmm.
even in the starter stages, what do you think is important in that starter phase of building a personal brand?
One thing that is definitely important, and I would say almost mandatory or required, is, and you taught me this in my brand strategy session. I believe it was one of my 3 points of the first things that we talked about. And when I was just trying to even figure out who I was or how my brand was going to unfold, and that was authenticity, authenticity to self and authenticity to your audience. So having a personal brand it's definitely. I had a talk with one of my family members, Tiko Apori. Shout outs to her, because
Okay.
um, had a conversation with her, and we were speaking about and I was just telling her that I have so many roles. I'm a youth leader at church, and some things, and I said sometimes it makes me want to pull Chandrae back and not fully be myself because of what people may say as it relates to my brand. And she said, no, you are who you are. Like, that is the very thing that is going to attract more people to you. Like, don't be worrying about them. Just like, this is your brand. This is you. You have the authority to rule over yourself, and to, basically have your brand be as, she's like, don't let people confine it. Don't let people make it small because of their outside words. She's like, God uses everyone, and you see people who openly praise the Lord and use their gifts where they are, and it may not always be in church. So I had to come into agreement with that my brand may not look like others, but it is for me. So yeah, authenticity is definitely very important.
Yes, yes. That you mentioned that I, went with that with you, because my what I always stand firm on is the identity portion of that, and that's being authentic. Like, nobody wants, you know, box cakes from the store is, it tastes a little different than what grandma make.
They
That
taste a
that
lot
real
different. Yeah.
authentic taste. It tastes different.
Yes.
It might be quick to get. It's quick to get.
Mm.
It's quick to get someone else's identity. It's quick to get
It's quick to
to
copy
go
and
on
paste.
go on YouTube
Yep.
or wherever to
Yep.
pick up whatever somebody else is doing. It's quick to
Yep.
get.
Yep.
But authenticity, the taste is different. The
The time is
savor,
different.
yeah,
The
it's just
process is different.
it's all different.
How your grandma do
Okay.
it specifically, can nobody
Yeah.
can quite put their finger on when they try to recreate it. How did grandma make? How does it
How she
taste the
made
way
that.
it? Yeah, like, I did all the things she told me. Yeah, but some things you just can't do that she do. And I
You're
had
just
to
not gonna be able
realize,
to do
you can
grandma
copy me,
biscuit.
you can take my podcast, you can do whatever you want, but you can't be me. So
You
that's why
can't.
that's when I actually identified with Chandrae, because whatever
Yeah.
I do, I've noticed that people love it when it's with me, like,
Yeah.
and not trying to sound, cocky or whatever, but yeah, I'm saying,
No.
people like it with Chandrae. So
Yeah.
it was like cooking with Chandrae. It didn't matter what I was doing. People were just like, I'm gonna watch this video because you're just so goofy. You're so funny. I love it.
Yeah. You're
So yeah,
entertaining. That's what there's a company say. You were
authenticity.
entertaining. Okay.
That
Everybody can be
authenticity.
an entertainer.
The authenticity is what will draw the people.
Yeah.
Will draw your tribe. Draw the
Yeah.
people right for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Your people thought didn't, because everybody don't like biscuits with their meal. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this life, so there's a different flavor, there's a different flow that goes with different people.
Mm-hmm.
And I am very much a stickler on just knowing who you are and being okay with who is following, who's for you, and who, like you mentioned that thing about a tribe.
Yeah.
If you do studies about tribes, and they have certain marks and certain
Mm.
things that identify certain pieces of jewelry, certain
Mm-hmm.
ways, certain culture. There's a culture that comes with that, and I
Yeah.
don't want to be trying to put on a whole tribal fit for a whole bunch of people. I am who I am.
Yes.
Just like you are who you are. And like I tell my sister, I have told my sister, I was like, everybody's not called to you, everybody's not called to me.
No.
But there are people that are called to the various personalities, the very things that each of us are.
Yes.
So we can be. I had a session with somebody. What was it, yesterday? And they were talking in reference to. Um, they made a statement about someone doing what they were desiring to do. I was like, there's a lot of people doing a lot of stuff. I
There's a
mean,
lot of people doing this.
a lot of people doing podcasts and that. I mean, there's a lot of people making balloons. There's a lot of people making
Okay.
treats. Okay.
Okay. There's a lot of people who probably got their hair cut just like me.
Yeah.
I
There's
don't
a lot of
care.
people doing it. Okay. So at the end of the day, there's someone that is called to you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we have to understand how we are showing up in all of our confidence, in all of our authenticity,
Yes.
and of who we are, how we are showing up to the world. Because there's a group of people that have been called to what you're called to what you're offering,
Yes. I had to tell my friend, I said, because she was like, yeah, I don't think I should do this and I don't think I should do it this way or I should tone this down and do that. And I said, no, you're a specific genre for a specific genre of
Yeah.
people. Like you're meant to call and reach other people that I can't reach.
Yeah.
That I was like, that's why we have different artists. We have different styles of music. Think about the genre, and it attracts all these different types of people. God didn't call us all to be the same little cookie cut. Come on, business.
Not
Come on,
so
Naya. Not so cookie cutter. Make sure y'all
not so
follow
cookie
on
cutters in
Instagram.
the she in the comments now talking about,
Not so
but are
cookie
they
cutter.
you though?
But are
She
they
said, but
you
are they
though?
you though? Are they you
Absolutely.
though? That's the question, she said.
That is the question. Are they you though? And no, no one is you. So yes, that is such a great
Yes,
point.
yes.
I love
She
it.
always come through right on these comments and stuff. So I'm we can talk we can talk a lot on, especially on
Yes.
this topic, and being authentic and showing up and identity and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I for one wanted to I don't know if you have anything else you would like to share, because I'm gonna um tell you, you have
Um,
anything else you want to share with the folks,
sure.
anything that you're doing or anything
Let's.
else,
Oh,
just
okay. Let's
follow
say what
you.
I'm
They can go and
doing.
follow you. Tell them where they can follow you at.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say what I'm doing, and then
Yeah,
we'll give the advice, and then y'all can follow me.
yeah, all of that, all of
So
that.
what I'm doing right now currently is developing a new podcast. About to launch that soon, and it's gonna be great. When I first started, it was all over the place, and I just didn't know what I really wanted to talk about. I just knew I wanted to be myself on camera and talk to people. I
Yeah,
always knew I wanted to interview people. Even as a kid, I used to see people on Nickelodeon on the red carpet or at the Grammys, at the BET Awards, and I said that's gonna be me. Like I'm gonna be holding a mic, interviewing people, like, "Hey, someone did that." That's definitely a blessing. But I was getting my feet wet in production period because I'm a film student and I work with digital media all day, so I do broadcasting, like you said, videography, photography, all that stuff. So I was just like, dang, let me work with audio, let me like work with the gift of my voice and just speak. And I was just interviewing people, didn't know what I wanted to do, but now I have this idea that God gave me, to get that podcast together. So y'all just sit on back, it is coming and it is launching soon, which I'm having LaShayla Louise's services help me to get that all branded and together. But secondly, so that's what I'm doing. I'm also still working with marketing and media on campus, so that's fun with the athletics department. Um, yeah, I always love athletics. Gotta love athletics. But anyway, uh, the advice I would give was to stay true to yourself, especially if you're working with a personal brand or you're thinking about starting your brand just for yourself. Because I was telling my aunt, I was like, I have so many things that I do. Like, how do I just brand that as one business? I can't say I'm just a videographer and then I can't go over here and do my public speaking engagements. And she's like, well, you're a brand. And I said, whoa, like it was like, so yeah, motivational speaking. I love doing that. Workshops with young girls, workshops with young guys. It's all great. I'm a youth leader at church, so the
yeah,
kids are definitely, I'm drawn to them. But yeah, the advice is to stay true to self and to yeah, truly just walk in who you are, and you will find those people who are looking just for you. And then, yeah, y'all can follow me at with Chandrae, and that's on Instagram. And you can add me on Facebook, which is Chandrae Bethea, Bethea. We don't
yeah.
have a Twitter yet because I feel like I'm gonna get my Twitter like the day after I really become famous. So y'all look out for that. Then I'm gonna be on Twitter. Yeah.
Since you have something really to tweet about, like say something, say
All right,
something. She
because
got
right now
plenty
I'm
to
like,
say. And
I
she got
probably
plenty to
still
say.
won't have much to say at all, but it'll be good to use the platform. Like, boom, did you see Chandrae say that
Twitter,
in support of this? Like, yeah, I I
for
can't.
sure, man.
Twitter's too consistent for me. Like, way too consistent.
Yeah,
Like every day, every
they
hour.
own
It's
it.
like
They own it.
shade room.
You're,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh my god, I can't keep up. I can't. I need a break. So Twitter is a little quick for me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
I like my Instagram, Facebook flow, and
You
throw
know,
give y'all a little content on YouTube every now and again. But those are my platforms for now. Um, for one, I truly, truly, truly appreciate you joining me today,
no problem.
and telling your brand story. I know that those that are building regular, typical brands, personal brands, all of
Hmm.
that would be truly inspired by your story today, just especially that authenticity piece. That's
Hmm.
probably going to help me a lot of times in these sessions when people are trying to just be things that they aren't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't force it.
Um, yeah.
Don't force it.
So, one of the things that I have been laid upon that has been laid upon my heart, and for Unicorn Strength to be able to not only have you guys come on and tell your brand story, but we wanted to what we say in the churchy world, bless you, but to grant you $500 grant towards your brand. I know that it is challenging times,
Oh
but
Lord.
fantastic times, that God, as God
Wow.
continues to bless us, because Unicorn Strength is a faith-based business.
Wow.
We do branding and brand strategy. So outside of that $500 grant that you would get from us, you will also have access to any extra design things or anything to that nature that you would need going to the end of this year. So
Wow.
from now to December 31st,
Come
you get all
on.
your love brandings and all that that going on that you need to do for any of your
Oh
endeavors
Lord.
going forward. We will be able to assist you. Of course,
Wow.
I will send over to you all of my like scheduling things and stuff like that so that I could that if you need something you need to schedule it. But
Hmm.
you just let me
Wow.
know or shoot me an email or you know how to contact me. Okay.
Lord.
So, um, so I know that that'll be a huge help for even some of the stuff that I know that we were chit chatting about as that. So y'all make sure y'all follow with Chandrae because she got some things
Y'all.
that she gonna show up, baby. She got some extra coinage. She gonna really show up
My
to
auntie
do
is showing out. She is showing
to
out.
to really show up and do what she needs to do in this next season for you guys. I know that this
Wow.
was a phenomenal time with us. We can chit chat all day. I'm not saying we can talk all day because sometimes we get on there, we be just talking and talking and talking. But
Just be rambling.
yeah, so hopefully she don't disappear on me like last time. But
Yeah,
I'm
my
gonna
phone went completely off.
so I'm going to put her in the backstage and hopefully she'll hold on for a minute and uh, I'm gonna close out because I have a quick announcement to make. So just hold on,
No
sugar.
problem.
So I know that you guys were inspired. We're here delivering strong brands like we always do. I just want to make this quick announcement on here. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I want to make this quick announcement here. Okay. I'll put my cell phone not there. Okay. I have sat with the Lord. No, for real, I have. Because my time is precious. And I've had everybody that I've shared with this. I had 5 slots. Now I have 2. Okay. And when I say 5, I had 5 slots, but now I have 2. I am literally giving you 90-day coaching for the free. The coaching itself is for the free. How you enter into this 90-day coaching is that you need to uh, go and book a strategy session. The strategy session is, you'll see the cost from it. It does come with the cost. It's a small cost, but it's only a cost for those that really desire to do this 90-day coaching. And when you're booking the session, you need to put in there desire to do. There's a notes section that you say you want to do the 90-day coaching program. Okay. This is for those that have ideas, those that have um, more than ideas, have business, that you haven't really gotten together, or you're doing it like a side hobby, not really like a side hustle. And I don't even really like that hustle word, but that's my personal thing. That you're trying to get your business to grow. Even in these times, things are growing, things are blooming. Trust, they are. We have people like Amazon that made $2 trillion last year. Okay. In the middle of the pandemic, people making money, people spending money. Don't let the media fool you. This is the time to really get the right strategy, get you a coach to get you where you need to be. People are still making money, and it is your time to make money. It's time to get off your butt. Stop thinking this idea in your head, and or playing with your idea. You need to stop playing with your idea, and put some feet to your faith. This is not the season to keep sleeping on the things that God has given you. Again, I have 2 more slots available. Two more slots available. In order for you to be a part of this 90-day coaching program for the free, the program itself is free. But in order to become a part of it, you have to do some type of little investment for me to really know that you're being for real, for real. So I'm going to tag I'm going to put my scheduling link down here. Give me a moment. I'm going to put my scheduling link down here. And I want you that desire to go and schedule your strategy session. Again, this is only for those that are for real, for real. Okay? I'm not spending 90 days with somebody that I have to literally coach for them to even accept the fact that God has called them to whatever they have been called to. I'm not doing that. So, again, okay, both on my YouTube and my Facebook page. That link has been put before. Again, I only have 2 slots. 3 people have already taken other slots. You'll be put in a personal group. I will give you more information on how to properly access all that stuff. All that stuff will get emailed to you as soon as I get your email that you are using. I'm talking about people that just have an idea. I'm willing to work with you. But I'm not going to let you waste my time. That's what my time is. Very, very small right now. So for me to be even led to do something on this level is, yeah. Which package do you select? So let me make sure. Hold on. Let me go on there myself. I want to make sure. I'm not going to do that one. So the discovery session is on there. You need to select the discovery session. For the free 90 days, you need to select the discovery session. Okay? It's going to be, yes. So you want to make sure that you go on there, schedule a discovery session. And this is my way of knowing whether or not you for real. My 90-day coaching program, if you go on my site, which is, and I'll put that down here too, unicorn-string.com. You'll see that you'll be getting a lot for little to nothing. I just can't waste my time in this season. And so I'm willing to work with those that are willing to work. Okay? I'm willing to work with those that are willing to work. So again, I love you guys. I had a phenomenal time. Again, this is not gonna last long. It's like as soon as I tell somebody that I'm doing this for, they like, what? Doing what? What for what? For free. Yeah, it sounds crazy to me right now. I've been pondering on this thing. I said, are you serious, girl? I'm talking to myself saying, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you going to really do this? But you have to make that initial investment. I have had an amazing time with you guys. I absolutely love you. You know what we do at Unicorn Strength. As we always do, we do brand design and strategy here at Unicorn Strength, and we always deliver strong brands. We deliver strong brands, baby. Do even know that's what we're doing on the rest of this month. We're gonna have one more Saturday. We only did this for the month of July. We have one more Saturday next week. I'm super excited. This month has been amazing. When I say amazing, I am looking forward to seeing you again back here next Saturday here at 5 p.m. Eastern time to do this all over again with another brand and another thing, and bring your friends. Okay? We deliver strong brands. Remember that.